Hello, welcome to another video. Today we are finally returning to the chaos of Boys Planet through a tier list. I'm going to be ranking the moments based on how much I enjoyed them and how much it is imprinted on my brain. Before we get into the tiers, I wanna apologize for the awful pronunciations of names the robot voice does. I really tried to make them sound okay. Now let's get onto the tiers. This is for the moments that are so iconic and bring me so much joy that they will be the final things I think of as I reflect on my life, the moments that make me think that wasting my time on a K-pop survival show was worth it. These are moments that are memorable enough for me to likely think of in the future, but they are not the highlights of my life. They definitely do make for good stories though. This is for the moments that I simply enjoyed but didn't alter my brain chemistry like the other ones above it. Pretty self-explanatory. These moments make me just wonder why. These are the traumatic experiences of star creators. He came to devour the competition and he indeed did. Like, how do you top this? Keita had no chance, sorry bestie. He just knows he's an it boy and it shows. The first few rounds were truly scary for the fate of the group. I remember we were all pretty concerned at the lack of skill a lot of the contestants had, but thankfully we ended up with a stacked lineup.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Oh my baby, oh my baby. 뽀뽀하고 싶었습니다.
What a way to open the show, like this was Gay Planet from day one. I also love how unfazed Jiwoong is, like as if this is an everyday occurrence to him. If you don't know, this was played as a reaction to the kiss and like this was not necessary at all. Mnet just loves to play up the drama using the footage they have. I mean, like, I respect the creativity and resourcefulness I guess, but not this usage of it. Cuties being cuties, the face smush, Hao's reaction, Hanbin's proud smile. We really won this day. I need a toad version of the whole song. Someone please make it. As a taerae stan, I was stressed with him being 11th. Like, I knew they were gonna pull something weird like this, but I was not expecting my favorites to be affected, but I guess it worked? My jaw was on the floor when I saw Hanbin on third though, like that was there for the drama for sure. Taerae's sounds like a machine gun. Iconic but not as iconic as the original. If you know you know. It was at this moment we knew he would debut, but minus points for J Park. I really trusted you, Matthew. Background: if you don't know what the snoring story is. Basically Jung Haon and Taerae couldn't sleep because Jiwoong and Yujin were snoring in harmony, so Gunwook invited them to sleep in their room cause no one snored there, but that was a lie because he was just as loud as the others. But what I take away from this is that Jung Haon is such a good storyteller, like let the man put on a puppet show reenactment of events please, it would win Oscars.
안기바이를 밀고 있고 민규 형 같은 경우에는 민기바이.
The original.
네가 나를 껴들이면.
He's trying his best. You know how people want an average Joe to compete in the Olympics to see how we normal folk would do? That's Minggu in Boys Planet. Like, that's about how I dance too. Like, throw me in a dance circle and this is what I'll do 100%. So thanks Minggu for being an inspiration to us all.
시간이 없어요. 진짜 충분을 이해했어요, 형. 그래서 얘기하면 필요 없어. 그냥 연습해 필요해.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Editing it around other clips of trainees all peacefully sleeping makes me lose my mind. This is comedy.
You're a bird!
If he didn't get the pizza, I would have rioted. In the interviews after, he said he saw he was the one cheered for the least. I will freaking fight the audience. Like what? This is why survival shows need a bigger emphasis on the contestants with talent getting rewarded over contestants who are just popular. That's not to say anyone in this group was only there cause they were popular, no, absolutely not, they all slayed. But Jay just did so well. To be honest, I still don't get why the Koreans hated on him when the international audience loved him. I know there were some rumors about him at the start of the show, but I would have thought it'd be the international fans who'd be upset at him for that, so I don't really understand it at all. Can somebody tell me if they didn't like him for another reason or if they are just blind to his talent?
남자들이 좋아하는 남자 얼굴입니다.
Junhan try not to say sus things challenge failed. Love how they poked at BQ Young for the Yujin attacks. Yeah, haha, deserved.
웅기는 코에. 코에 뭐? 코에 뭐? 코 내 거야. 내 거야.
I get being taken aback by Hanbin's remark, but why do you need to show him your nose up close like that? That is too much to see, King. If only Le Seraphim did a you muted challenge. If I never knew this existed, I wouldn't be so absolutely devastated we didn't get to see it. The day we all fell in love with this legend. I low-key love to flex that he was one of my top picks before this pivotal moment. Literally, this video was my happy pill for a few months. That was his and the whole group's impact. I don't even wanna know. He's on this list a lot, but he was literally doing the most to keep the show interesting.
You make me feel special.
Shuaiba really was getting on my nerves this mission. I don't care if this is your fave song, do something.
He's just going to die.
Me to my past self before watching Boys Planet.
캐나다 오빠. 선배팀입니다.
While I disagree with Matthew's opagenda, when other people mention it, it's hilarious. Junhan is the icon of the century. The fake cap shirt takes me out. Imagine him asking the staff to buy him this for the performance though, lol. Also, let's not forget that his singing voice is fantabulous and he ate up the entirety of this performance.
If you had to say you are a candy on White Day.
When this first came out, this line was on my mind more than anything else. Even more than Taerae's Ollie You Are So Sexy or Ricky's Valentine's Special Edition. Truly an underrated moment.
정말 민폐인 건 아는데 제가 여기서 래퍼 2로 바꾸면 여러분들을 뽑은 이유도 없을 것 같고.
Not as bad as that I would lose my memory of this, but just, who gave him the right? You are the middest of the mid, you have no place to be selfish. But I get that this is a competition and you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, so I don't know.
방귀? 방귀? 꼬리다 꼬리.
Haruto was so real for that. I don't know about you, but I sure was thinking it. My main gripe with survival shows is how long they drag out eliminations, but the worst part of doing it live is that you can't skip to the parts that actually matter. And then making us sit through all this for only Dul to be revealed, lol.
누나, 사랑해요.
Literally killing them with kindness. Iconic but low-key strange vibes of how it was dragged on so long.
저기요. 네? 저기 혹시 지금 무슨 노래 듣고 계세요? 저 보이스 플래닛 남빛나요.
Haunts me like a ghost. I miss this duo so much. I would third wheel them so hard and would be happy about it.
진짜 충격이다. 미안하다.
The absolute devastation you can see in Jay's eyes, bro. I swear this is the only icky thing Hanbin has done, and he better not pull something like this again. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, where else would this be? The context of this clip just makes me think of like a horror game where there is a constant fear of a menacing Jiwoong around every corner.
Did I make you anxious?
Did I make you action?
Anxious?
I'm sorry, did I make you anxious?
Yes, he slayed in the end, but still think Matthew could have killed it, so yeah. I think they didn't want him doing that part because of his cute boy image, but man, don't knock it till you try it. So I'm scratching my head as to why they didn't choose the native English speaker.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand.
저 음치여서 잘 제가
Me too, Haruto, me too. Angry Keita is funny, so I go hee hee.
So what are you guys talking about right now?
No rush, let's not rush.
Yes, I know this was evil edited, as some may say, but I still don't like Christian and never have. He gives the vibes of saying I don't bite TE but then bites. Maybe I'm just scared of him, lol. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that Camden was struggling to work with Esteem, whether that was because of Christian or not. Whenever I get back to my dorm, this is what is ringing in my head.
사장님.
뭐야 이게?
It's not even that funny, but yeah, Dam's reactions kill me. Takuto, my son, you will always be remembered.